for a Monday mood check. Oops. We may or may not. I am really not sure. It says I'm live, but well, it's been an interesting day, so I'm not at all surprised if this does not go according to plan. Let's see. Yeah, well, we will see if anybody comes in to join. Today was Monday, obviously, but it was kind of, I don't know how it was for anybody else, but it was kind of a crazy Monday. Work was busy and a little difficult, but mainly because of people, not because of increased amount of work. So I was just kind of trying to get through the day, and I thought about not coming on tonight, but it's like I need to see my friends. So here I am. Here I am. Thanks for coming in. It looks like I have a couple people coming in and join. Hopefully, so happy Monday. I hope your day was good. Your weekend was good. If any of you guys were able to see me over the weekend, I was on Saturday morning, just kind of, trying to get back in the swing of things after the holidays and everything, and ended up talking about my what cruises I do have planned for 2024. And we started talking about Alaska, because I do have a cruise to Alaska scheduled for um, June, and I'm pretty excited about that. It seems like it would be a fun time, so I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Crystal Sparkle. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hello. Yes. Yes, that Alaska seems like a fun time. Seems like a fun cruise. Excuse me. So yeah, I started talking about that, and so I was definitely thinking about it more and more. Hi Kim, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Good to see you. I mean, I feel like I wish I could see you, but I'm happy to talk to you. Um, Jealous. I want to go and see the Northern Light on a ship if possible. Yeah, I know. I don't know how. I need to do some more research about that, but I'm not sure how likely that is. You are to see it from a cruise ship, or if you could take an excursion from the cruise ship. I guess it all depends on how long you're going to be there and what ports and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Crystal, I agree. It sounds like it would be pretty awesome. In fact, I was just talking to my daughter about that because she's not too sure she wants to go, but she wants to go to Alaska and be guaranteed to see the Northern Lights, which I totally get. Hey, cousin. Yes, excited for the cruise. Yes, we are excited about the cruise. I was kind of chatting my cousin here yesterday because, as I said, I was talking about it on Saturday, and then I just kind of kept thinking about it the rest of the weekend. And I started chatting her yesterday about like, what do you, what do you think about excursions? Have you guys thought about any of that kind of stuff yet? So, yeah, we did a lot of texting yesterday. The Brown's Life saying, "Hey, Auntie, um, did you pick a cruise line uh, you're going on?" Yes, we are going on Carnival. I believe it's the Carnival Spirit is the ship. Um, Meeting the ship in Seattle and then taking it on up. So we're pretty excited about that. I know people say that the Alaska cruise is a little more calm, relaxed, laid back, but it's Carnival. I'm sure it's going to be a fun time. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're looking forward to. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm still nursing along. My flu still have a little bit of that cough, but I'm trying. I'm trying. um, you got to go late in the season. Oh, we're going in June, so I guess that's kind of early in the season, but we're pretty excited. Anyway, so I was talking about how I'm watching all the channels I can find about Alaska because I'm so fascinated. Excuse me, I'm so fascinated about what there is to do there, what there is to see there. But really, what I'm finding more than the cruises is just about how people live and how their day to day is, what they have to do. What why I don't know what that one was for. Hi, Tamika. Hey, Scott. Thanks for coming in. Controversial cruising. Yes, he was with me on Saturday morning as I was talking about Alaska, and I'm still talking about it, Scott. I'm still talking about it. Talking about it. And I was, like I said, I've been watching all of these different channels. And one of the channels that I have been watching, and this young lady is on TikTok too. I think she's big on both, but her name is Selena Allsworth, and she talks about how her family lives in this remote Alaskan village, and they have a resort there, and how they get around and how they just their day-to-day life. To me, it seems very remote is the nice way to say it. I don't think I'm that hardy. I don't think I could do that. But if you've grown up there and that's normal, that's that's normal, then that's great. Yes, excited for the fun. Keisha, hey, been waiting in your pre-scheduled live stream. I'm sorry, Keisha. I again, I'm gonna blame it on me and not and not feeling well, but I could not get that going, so I just came on over and said, nope, don't cancel. Just keep going, keep going. Parker's on the go. Hey, happy Monday. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. So yeah, so anyway, so I've been watching this channel. And what is fascinating to me about this particular channel, this particular family, is that their town, their village in Alaska, it's called Port Allsworth, Alaska, is that they are only they are only thanks Keisha, thanks for spreading the word, I appreciate it. I'm glad you found me, Chet. Thanks for coming in. Is that this village is only accessible by plane, right? So if they have to go do any kind of shopping, if they have to do anything, a doctor, well, I think they have a clinic in the town, but if they have any kind of an appointment, it's going to be in like Anchorage, which is the nearest town, like 200, or nearest city, 200 miles away. Excuse me. But if they have to shop for anything, they shop in Anchorage and bring it back by plane. So the small little planes to get it to get it home. So anyway, as I was kind of like having a rough day at work today, I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to show any of this, but it was just kind of like perspective, right? So you guys bear with me. Hopefully this will play okay. I know this is not really high tech, and if it's echoey, I'll turn it off. Hi, my name is Selena. This is my husband. Remote Alaska. This is my family's last name, and while we're driving around Michigan, thought we'd answer some questions. Our village is a little unique because there are 2 air taxis based there, plus Lake Clark National Park headquarters. So a lot of people who work in the village work for the air taxi, either one of them, or they work for the Park Service. What are some other jobs that are in the village?
School.
I mean, the
So
school.
teachers, janitors, aides, cooks, custodians. What else? There's also a clinic. We have a post office. There's also different ministries in Port Ellsworth. So there's different people that work for those. Then also the seasonal businesses like the resort. We have a very small year-round staff. What else do you guys want to know?
So I don't know if that's what you guys think of when you think of Alaska, like these very remote small towns and just being things difficult to get to and but I'm fascinated. One of our old acquaintances has a home and relatives in Homer, Alaska. Not sure how far it is from where we're gonna be. Well, I feel like we're gonna have to like get out all kinds of stuff before we go. Sea Lake Journey saying hey to Crystal and Kim and the Brown's life and controversial cruising. Thanks. How are you? To you. Good evening to you. Yes, I am still talking about Alaska, Marjorie, and trying to get ready for this Alaska cruise that we're going to go on. And I know I was talking about this a little bit on Saturday. Like I'm just fascinated by how people live. I know we have people in the chat already, including Chet, who has been to on several Alaska cruises and can tell us all kinds of stuff. Same with Scott from Controversial Cruising. But I don't know. Is that what you guys think of when you think of Alaska or in an Alaska cruise? Do you think about seeing these small little village kind of setups? I think she talked about in another one of the videos how there's probably like 150 people, something like that, in her village. But it's so remote that when they do go to Anchorage, they go and they shop at like Costco. I mean, they shop at other stores too, like Walmart and Target and all that stuff. But if they go and do a grocery shopping, they do it at Costco, do it in bulk. And then they have to ship all of the things that they purchased. There's some kind of an air taxi system. So the small little, I don't want to say seaplanes, but you know what I mean? The small planes go from village to village delivering things, and they have to take whatever they purchase. So it's already expensive because it's in Alaska, and then they have to pay to ship it again to their remote village. So, on rough days at work, I'm just thinking, okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Yes, you need a plane and a snowmobile, not a car, to get around, right? Just for every day to ride to. Well, in this case, you can't ride far in this village because they don't have a whole lot of things. They talk about one little store that they have, and it's only during the time that the lodge is open. So from June to September, I guess, where they have people come in for tours and all of that kind of thing. But it's a small store, like souvenir shop, basically kind of thing. Can't do grocery shopping or anything like that. So yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I want to be that remote when we go. Hey, Coach Sherry, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. excuse me, as I'm rambling on about how I can't wait to go on an Alaska cruise and learn more things about Alaska. I appreciate it. Sea Lake Journey saying hey to Coach Sherry, or a boat to some places. Yeah, so literally everything that they purchase, they have to then ship again. I think she said it's like 90 cents a pound to, so whatever you buy at Costco, whatever you buy at Target, Walmart, whatever, you go to this air taxi, which her family's company, but she still has to pay. They go and they basically label everything to where it's going, and then they will ship it to them. Sometimes they get it the same day. Sometimes they get it several days after because of, space and trying to get perishables to people first, and the frozen stuff can wait until later. But yeah, could you guys do that? Could you just say, I've had enough of the rat race, I've had enough of all the hustle and bustle, and not just go to Alaska on a cruise? Oh no. Could you pick up and go and sort of live off the grid in a remote Alaska town? Now, I know there was like bad weather over the weekend. I don't know if anybody is actually snowy down here, but could you guys do that? Coach Sherry, I've never been on an Alaskan cruise, but I've been to Anchorage out of college with my ex, started his career there. Oh, so what did you think? Well, is that is that an okay question, Sherry? What did you think of Anchorage? Now, it's a big city, so it has all the convenience of that, but I guess the inconveniences too of the weather. Coach Sharon saying hey to the Browns life. Hey Bill, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Excuse me, can you add to this Alaska cruise chat? Chat saying hey to Bill. Not sure about not sure about that one. I already don't like the northern cold weather. Yeah. I definitely want to go and visit. I want us to see some stuff. It's gonna be very cool. It's gonna be very pretty, but I'm not gonna be able to stay in the cold. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, how are you? Oops, what was that, Coach Sherry? I enjoyed my visit there. Lots of military. The people were wonderful. I went in July. Yeah, I am a little bit worried about the weather. Still, I'm going in June, and I mean, to me, June should be warm. I have not looked up the temperatures, but I think we still have to pack coats. So you survived July, Sherry. Yeah, everybody seems really nice, warm, welcoming people, and very I want to say hearty, but very like they're willing to do whatever they can to help each other make it, because the conditions are so harsh. You are going to need to call on somebody for help at some time, so pay it forward kind of thing. Hey Team Reach Travels, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope your Monday was good. I started off by saying I definitely needed this Monday mood check. I needed to get on and talk to my friends, because it was a rough one today. So I hope your Monday was better. Scott saying hey to Bill. Chat saying hey to Team Reese. Everybody speaking to everybody. Hello. Hey, chat. Excuse me. He was a scientist and was there to study the wetlands. During my visit, we were in the main part, but he works in a remote area where they bathe outdoors. Yikes. Yeah, that's a little intense. That's a little intense. So yeah, this is one of the channels that I've been watching. Selena Allsworth. There was another channel that I started watching called I'm probably gonna get it wrong. It was like Becca and Levi's Alaska, something like that. And it's a young couple. Literally, they just well, I don't know how long they've been married, a couple years maybe, and they just had their first baby, but they've left Colorado, where they're from, moved to I don't even know what the name of the town or area is called in Alaska, but it's more interior. And they were building a cabin. They were building a cabin. They were staying in a RV on the land while they're trying to get the land cleared and the cabin built and all of that. But they had the baby, and they had to, by the time the baby is just recently born, so around Christmas in December, and showing how they had to come home from the hospital to their cabin with the newborn baby, and trying to not only bundle themselves, but bundle the baby and wrap the baby up again to get onto the snow machine after their truck could only go so far to drive on into their cabin. So that's remote. I've never even been camping, so I know I'm not equipped. Excuse me, for that kind of change of scene, but it is very, very interesting to watch, and just watch the wildlife. And oops, I skipped some comments here. The 24 hours of daylight was crazy for me. Yeah, I bet that would be. I bet that would be. I feel like, and I think I saw something about it in an article I was going to pull up next, that the daylight really messes with your it really messes you up. And so does it when it's later in the year, when it's dark basically all day. Um Team Reese saying, hey to Sealy, controversial in Brown's life. Well, cuz we'll be there at the end of June, so hopefully it'll be a little warmer. I think we have to prepare, and for the folks who have already been and have cruised um, at that time, please share what you know. I think we have to be prepared for everything. You have to be prepared to dress in layers, and I don't think a coat is out of the question, especially if we're going somewhere, one of the towns where it's really rainy. I'm good, Elisa, over here cooking while watching per usual. Thank you, Kiki. I appreciate it. Coach Sherry saying hi to Warmstrong, and Warmstrong saying, hey, hello, Coach Sherry. A rough day for me too, cousin. We are going to blame it on Monday. It was definitely, it was a tough one. It was a tough one. So I hope that Tuesday's better, because Monday was making me go, oh man, I don't have vacation until June. I mean, I'll have some days off here and there, but the big trip, not until June. Sea Lake Journey says we have Alaskan cruise and excursion videos all from May. Please go and check those out. They have a great time. They showed us a lot. You got to see the wildlife that they got to see. And if you also have had a chance to join us for the Look Who's Cruising Now, they gave us some funny stories about Alaska. Alaska. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be talking to you guys soon. Check, because we need some tips on on the excursions again. Sea Lake Journeys has great videos from Alaska. They do. I had my first halibut fish there and loved it. I don't know that I've had halibut. Okay, people talking about, of course, but halibut too. Okay, so if you want to make a note of all the fish we need to try, there we go. Sheena, hello. Thanks for coming in. How are you? How are you? Now I know we're trying to get you on a cruise ship, but I think Sheena wants to go to the Caribbean, not necessarily to Alaska. I don't even know how the weather is for you right now, Sheena. I was talking about, I know there was weather that basically moved across the country. Have you had snow yet? Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Um, see, like saying hey to Sheena. Seeing moose like we see deer was interesting too. Excuse me. The moose look huge. I mean, deer are big too, but the moose look huge. So I can't imagine just seeing one slowly stroll across the street. That must be a trip. That must be a trip. Oh, thank you for sharing me out, Sheena. I appreciate it. I still needed a light jacket in July. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Sheena's eating dinner and watching. Thank you, Sheena. What are you eating? Yes, it is great information from Coach Sherry. Thank you very much for sharing. Today was hard to get was hard to get started. I guess I was pleasantly optimistic. I was like, okay, let's just get going. Let's get the day started. It's the second week of January. We're into 2024 now, right? We can start doing some things and just keep chugging along. Well, we were chugging along, but people definitely had their had plans that were very different from mine. So, yeah, we got it started. All right. Tuesday will be fantastic. All right, Chad, I'm going to take that. Fantastic. My next full week off isn't until end of March. Well, it will be well earned by the time you get to March. You will be ready. I'm happy to share at the Browns Life. Thanks so much, Coach Sherry. I appreciate it. I just think it's so interesting. And Coach Sherry, what did you talked about the moves, you talked about the weather. Was there like any one thing that you did not know about Alaska before you went that you were like surprised to learn? I think on Saturday when I was talking or when I was on, Ross from Orange Cone Vlog was on, and he was talking about how he has family in Barrow, Alaska, which is like the most northern city in Alaska, of the U.S., basically of Alaska. And he would go for summers and work at the I think it was a restaurant and hotel this part of his family had. And it was 32 degrees as a high in the summer. So that had me a little shook. Alaska is big salmon and Dungeness crab place. Yeah. That sounds good. Now, have you ever shipped any salmon home or crab home? I would imagine it's pretty expensive, but I know there are places to do that too. So maybe not. Maybe they make it because they want the tourists to buy and to send it home. Hey, Bo, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hello to all in the chat. I do. It's cold and raining. No snow yet, thankfully. Okay, good. That's good. I do. I think I don't know what my question was, Sheena. It was whether or not you wanted to cruise to Alaska or just the Caribbean. I don't know. I don't remember. Or just cruise. You just want to cruise. Sheena wants to cruise, guys. We have to get her on a cruise ship with us one of these days. Sea Lake Journey saying hey to Etta. Brown's Life saying hey to Etta. My parents used to always cruise this time of the year before my mom passed. I went with them a few times as a teen and always made great friends. Yeah, that's what we always say. I mean, cruisers are a friendly bunch. I don't know if it's just the excitement of being on the ship, of trying different things, doing different things, but you always find somebody to talk to. It is if you do see somebody sitting by themselves and just quiet, I mean, you're okay to let them enjoy their downtime, but it's not usually for long. They are usually up and about and having all kinds of fun. Grilled chicken breast and bacon with a cup of coffee. Okay. She said bacon, you guys. That sounds really good. I have had so much tea in the last couple weeks. I love tea, but I'm ready for something else. I'm ready for something else. Cruises are a great place to meet people. Excuse me. Yes, you meet a ton of people. Um, I don't know. Closest thing you can get to pen pals these days, I'd say. Especially when you meet people and have meals with them, dinners with them. You really get to know people. It's fun. I will trade you my rice with peas and carrots, Sheena. Have you taken a Greek cruise? No, that is on the bucket list as well. I met two people that took Greek cruises. Yes, I think that is on the bucket list for a few of us here in the chat. It looks so beautiful, and it's on the list. We'll get there. We'll get there. Um, the moose and seeing them randomly on the side of the road was surprising to me. Yeah, that would be surprising to me as well. I don't know how much we're going to get to see. I mean, we are going to do some excursions, but I'm not sure how much we're going to get to see driving through. And Chet, if you're still typing away, I know you guys took some tours where you did see. I think it was more bear though that you kind of saw crossing in front of the tour bus. But did you see moose that way? Hello, Sea Leg. I had to get bacon on track. I found biscuits this week. And although I love them, I don't need them. Yeah, we don't need them. But oh, wow, 32 degrees in the summer. Yikes. Yeah. You see why I keep talking about the warm clothes. I need warm clothes. No, I just want to make sure I have things to layer, so that I'll be okay. Because my even though I have a sweater on now, this is probably one of the few that I own anymore. All of my warm clothes have slowly been gone away. Hello, me and I. Thanks so much for coming in. Trying to get you on there. If you guys did not have a chance to see, you missed out, and you need to go back and you need to watch because it was a great show, a great production, and like I had been saying from the beginning, I was very excited and happy to be a nominee, and I appreciate everybody for supporting and watching and voting, and better luck next year, you guys. Better luck. Lord knows, I don't need any carbs either. Sheena, Chet is saying, "Who we do need carbs." We need carbs. Excuse me. Warmstrong saying, hey to me and I. Coach Sherry saying sweatshirts will be appropriate. I say a light jacket in July because all I had at the time, I wish I had more to layer. Yeah. Yes. I do feel like I'm going to I feel like I have less and less tolerance for the cold anymore. Definitely, it's true what they say about people living in Florida. Your blood thins out the longer you're down here. So those skills you thought you had, those cold weather skills you thought you had, they leave you. Etta saying hi to me and I. Chet saying hi to Meat and I, Warmstrong. Oh, Meat and I saying, hey, Warmstrong, salute, King. Hello, Sheena and Etta. Warmstrong Adventures. Bill, how are you? Etta says. Hey, Etta. What's up, CLA? Everybody saying, hey, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, appreciate it. Meat and I saying, hey to Coach Sherry. Good to see you. Hello, Coach Sherry. Hello, Etta. Hello, Warmstrong. Elisa, you have to take me when you go to Greece. Etta, I mean, isn't it like implied? We are cruising buddies. Yes, girl. You need to come. No, I'm not going to say if, when I get to Greece. But I do feel like that with Alaska. I feel like it's a bucket list cruise, and I'm excited. And we're going in June, so it's not a group cruise or anything. But anybody who wants to come along, come on. Hey JT, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Monday to you. How was your Monday? I was saying mine was a little cray, but it's all good now. I'm talking to you guys. Coach Sherry saying hey to JT. Chet saying, yes, we saw moose and moose droppings by our window at Denali Lodge. Okay, I don't think I want to ask too many questions about the droppings. I assume they're not small. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And saying hey to JT. JT saying hey to Coach Sherry. Miss Etta, happy Monday. Hope you had a good day. Let's see. Oops, I lost my way there. The coolest place I've cruised was Canada years ago, and to my teenage years, but we went thinking it was June. We thought it's summertime. Oh my goodness. I don't remember what else we saw or did, but I know we bought sweatshirts because we were so cold. So yeah, it's cold up there. Excuse me. Yes. How was your Monday, JT? Team Reese saying hey to JT and me and I, and to Warmstrong. Hey TRT, hey JT from me and I. It was Nova Scotia, Canada. Great place to buy leather. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I'd ever heard that. Everybody's saying hey. So I'm hearing lots of hoodies will be needed. Yes, cousin, I definitely feel like you have adjusted well to warmer weather. I'm still suffering with the cold winter, and it's not fun. Yeah. Yeah, I know when I first moved to Florida, I thought it was strange when people would be bundled up when it was, 60 degrees. It's about that now and I'm cold. So times times have changed. Miss Etta, it was a typical Monday. I don't know why I felt like I needed to give my JT impression with the inflection. Sorry if that's not how you said it. Hi to Team Reach Travels. As big as those moose are, I doubt if their droppings are small. Yeah, that's what I thought too. He could spot him out the window, so Team Reese saying, "How are you, Coach Sherry?" That was funny. It is funny. Moose make a good size pile. Excuse me. That is funny. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I thought. We're expecting back rain and wind here in the Carolinas tomorrow. The schools have already called out. Oh wow, the winds are going to be that high, or the rain that heavy. I guess a combination. Huh? Wow, 60 degrees today. I'll trade you. It's 35 degrees here. Yeah, I know. I'm not proud of having lost all of my cold weather chops, but I'm cold. My first trip to Vegas was like that. New Year's Eve during the day was 75 at night, was cold as it was east. Yeah, Vegas is another one of those places where it's definitely deceiving. You think um, desert, and every time I've been several times, and every time I go, I'm always like, huh, I don't remember those mountains. But the valleys of the mountains, it's cold. It can get cold there, especially at night. Both rain and high wind. Oh wow, they say this wind will be 60 miles per hour. Okay, well, yeah, definitely. Be careful. Be careful. So as I'm rambling on about Alaska, I pulled up one of my articles of fun facts. So let's see if you guys know this stuff, because I didn't. I mean, well, I haven't read through it really, but I don't expect that I'm going to know much about Alaska. So we must be getting the storm from the south. We're expecting strong rain and wind tomorrow evening. Okay, so I thought it had started coming through yesterday. So yeah, you guys, everybody along its path, be careful, be safe, stay warm and dry. That's what happened when we went to Vegas for Christmas. It was like 50s, 60s. Yes, I remember seeing your videos. You guys were bundled up. You were bundled up in jackets and hats and everything. So yeah, it gets cold there. Sheena says she loves fun facts. Okay. Top Alaska facts. Okay, this is 49. I know we're not going to get through 49 fun facts, but 49 fun facts about Alaska. And I think they did 49 because Alaska is the 49th state. Um, Alaska is home to 17 of North America's tallest mountains. That's not surprising, I guess. I mean, I haven't counted my mountains, but according to a National Park Service, nine Alaska Native groups and five, I'm not sure how to say that, Athabascan languages have been had unique names for Denali that all translate to one form of the Great One, the Tall One. The desert cold is no joke. Wow. Definitely gets cold during winter months in Vegas. Hello, together we travel. Thanks so much for coming in. How are you? How are you? We're talking about Alaska. Now, I know you guys have cruised a lot. Have you made the cruise to Alaska as well? I'll be heading there with my cousins in June. And so we are gathering up all kinds of information and knowledge from our fellow travelers here. Team Reach Travel, terrible way to learn. Thank God we're all content creators now. I love learning what we need to know before we go. Yes, it's very helpful. It's very helpful. And I started off by talking about these other channels that I've been watching. I started off looking for, my fellow cruisers. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember they did a vlog. Okay, I remember they did a vlog. And then I stumbled on these other channels, and it was just like the everyday life of Alaskans. And so that has me totally fascinated right now. Okay, the next fact on Alaska has more than 100 volcanoes and volcanic fields. I did not know that. We have a lot of volcanoes in Alaska. I don't think I ever knew that. Yes, love the information. Hi, together we travel from Sea Lake Journeys. There are more than 3,000 rivers and 3 million lakes in Alaska. Whether you like to kayak on peaceful waters or hit the rapids in a raft, Alaska has it all. Huh. Okay, Alaska has more coastline than the rest of the U.S. combined, more than 34,000 miles. That's all the beach with none of the crowds. The state with the second most coastline is Florida, with 8,436 miles of coastline, just 25% of what Alaska has to offer. Had no idea. Interesting. Thank you. I'll have to say who this article is by. Hello, Edna. How are you? Thanks for coming in. How are you? How was your Monday? I know you are going to be cruising to Alaska this summer too. I think you guys go in August, maybe. But you haven't cruised there before yet, I don't think. Have you? Anyway, we're just sharing some information here. Together we travel says we haven't done Alaska cruise yet. It's in the plans. Yes, it's on the list, right? So, right, Edna. Edna saying hey to Edna's World. Wow, I know that's a lot of coastline, right? Brown's Life saying hi to Edna's World. Together we travel saying hey to Edna's World. My day was long. Yes, I agree with that. I feel like it was a couple of Mondays in one, and yeah, my team had different plans for this Monday than I did. I'm just gonna say that. Excuse me. So it did not go according to my plan. It's amazing that Alaska is part of the U.S. I know, and it's so far. It's so far. So yeah, I don't know if you were with me in the beginning when I was talking about these other channels and how remote they are. So you know that things are more expensive because it's already not imported, but you know what I mean. It's already shipped so far from the lower 48, as they say. Sorry, I still haven't gotten a new chair. I keep sinking. You already have to. They already add the costs, or things are so much more expensive because it has to travel so far to get there. But then on top of those high prices, if you live in one of these very remote areas, you have to pay another shipping charge or transport charge to get it, like from a big city like Anchorage to your remote village, if you can get it. And I think that there are a lot of very remote areas that that's cost prohibitive. Let's say it that way. Alaska is 14.2% water. Okay. According to USGS, Alaska has 94,743 square miles of water area in the state. Alaska has coastlines on 3 different seas. They are the Arctic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Bering Sea. Pick your Alaska vacation based on which body of water you want to visit. Well, my only reference to the Bering Sea is the show Deadliest Catch. I don't want to be out on that. Hey, following with Edna the Brown's Life, and together we travel from Edna's World. Hey, everyone. Keisha's listening and multitasking. She's a busy lady. This will be my first time to Alaska. Okay, in August. Got it. Yes, it's our first time going to. So I'm pretty excited, and I have to catch up on. I've seen them already, but I have to see them again. Life with V's vlogs on traveling to Alaska. So we'll do that for sure. Is that our voice? Yes, Erica. Alaska is so big. Yes, it is. Most U.S. glaciers are in Alaska. Based on the most recent comprehensive survey in 2011, there would be about 27,000 glaciers in Alaska. I mean, I never thought about them being anywhere else, really, but okay. About 3% of Alaska is covered by glaciers. I do want to go. I mean, I want to see the glacier. I don't know how. Okay, my cousin is still on here, I'm sure. And one of the things that I was texting her about over the weekend was like, "Don't you want to take the helicopter tour to the to the glacier?" She's like, she was kind of like, "Calm down." I'm pretty sure we will visit the glacier. I don't know about the helicopter ride, although it looks amazing. We will get to one of those glaciers somehow and check it out. Alaska and Hawaii are those U.S. wonders. Yes, they are. Let's hang on for this. So hi, Edna's World. New Orleans is a wonder too, but that's a city. Yes. Keisha saying hello to everybody. Thanks, Keisha. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys and Keisha from Edna's World. Definitely want to see the glacier. Not sure about the helicopter. I know, but I was talking, you got to dream big. Definitely got to dream big. So, okay, back to my list. Alaska has no poison ivy or poison oak. Hikers should watch out for plants like cow parsnip and devil's club, which can cause reactions for some people. Okay, now I think I was talking about this before. Like, I do want to see things at a reasonable hike, but I'm not thinking that I'm gonna be in there like that. I'm gonna get poison ivy. Well, obviously not poison ivy because it's not there, but not gonna get cow parsnip and devil's club for a reaction. But okay, it's good to know. I'm gonna be watching for bears and moose, and I'm not touching plants. Does that seem like it will cover it? Alaska is seismically active. The Alaska Earthquake Center has reported more than 150,000 earthquakes in the last 5 years. 31 of those had magnitudes of 6 or higher. Of the 8 strongest earthquakes ever recorded in the world, 3 have occurred in Alaska. While these earthquake statistics seem scary, many of the quakes are in the unpopulated areas or are so small they are barely felt. Did not know that either. Peace and blessings, all. Thanks so much. Together we travel. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. Let's see. Alaska means the great land. The name comes from the Aleut and I don't know how to say it, Alaska. I didn't realize they have earthquakes too. Apparently, a lot of them. Excuse me. I guess we don't hear about it because it's not as populated. I'm not sure. That surprises me too. Alaska's flag was designed by a 13-year-old. Benny Benson designed the flag in 1926. It would become the official state flag upon Alaska's adoption into the Union in 1959. Keisha saying, hey to the Browns life. Oops. Get it on there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The state sport of Alaska is dog mushing. This was once the primary mode of transportation in most of Alaska. The Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race is the state's largest sporting event. Does anybody want to do the dog sledding? I mean, it seems like it'd be fun, right, Chet? I know they've done it. That's why I'm saying hello, Face the Ace. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Welcome to our cruise / Alaska chat. It almost like how earthquakes start on the coast of Africa. I wonder if the quakes somehow start in Alaska, if that's a thing. Well, it must be like some kind of a fault line there, right? I don't know if that's like a continuation of what's down in California, like all the way up. Interesting. I don't think I want to find out though. That does sound fun. It is super fun. See, I knew Chet would comment on that one. They had a blast doing that. And they've done it. I think both, right? Both in like on, I want to say like on land, on grass, on dry land, and on a snowy spot too, right? Because you've done it a couple times. You're welcome. You're welcome. But anyway, yeah, dog mushing. This was once the primary mode of transportation in most of Alaska. The Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race is the state's largest sporting event. Huh. Okay, Alaska's population density is 1 person per square mile. That means plenty of area to get out and explore with large crowds. 1 person per square mile. So these people who are moving there to, be away from it all, I guess they really can. I guess they really can get away and not see people for quite a while if they're really wanting to live that kind of lifestyle. I guess they can do that. Alaska has the lowest population density in the nation. If Manhattan, New York had the same population density as Alaska, only 16 people would be living on the island. Wow. Yes, we have done the dog sled in the Mendenhall Glacier and on wheeled carts on trails. Thank you. You said it much better than I can picture you guys doing it. But I didn't know what the different ones were called. I had no idea that there were so many I mean, I know there are a number of glaciers, and obviously they talk about Mendenhall and what's the other one, Tracy Arm Ford, that you can do tours and things from the cruises. But are those the main ones that you did, or did you see others? Too cold in Alaska. Yeah, it's a little cold there. It's a little cold. I don't know how people live there, especially in interior, year round, but beautiful, yes. Cold, yes. All right, I'm gonna look for a fun fact to close this out on. Um, the northern lights can be seen in Alaska. The aurora borealis, northern lights, can be seen an average of 243 days a year in Fairbanks. The northern lights are produced by charged electrons and protons striking the Earth's upper atmosphere. I didn't realize that they had that many days that it would be visible from Fairbanks. And I also thought that you had to sort of go out further, and maybe you do have to go out further from the city to be able to see it. But excuse me, apparently we don't have to go all the way to, although technically it might be just as far, because we don't have to go all the way to Norway. We can go north, well, depending where you are, northwest to Alaska, and try and see the northern lights around Fairbanks. I'd rather live in Puerto Rico or Florida. Understand. What is the life expectancy of the dogs that pull the sleigh? Do you know if it's less than those that don't? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know anything about the dogs. Although, um, let's see if there's anything else as I'm scrolling through here. Chet, if you happen to know her, share. I do think that the dogs are like super happy and well cared for, and they love to run. They don't they're not being harmed by, pulling the sled. I mean, I'm sure there's weight restrictions and what they pack and don't pack, but um I think they're good. And because it's such a treasured thing, I think those dogs live pretty well. You know what I mean? We know how we take care of our pets here. But anyway, that was my ramble about um, Alaska and trying to get ready and trying to learn as much as I can before we head out. I think it's about the same. They love to run and get top care. Excuse me. So I think they have an average dog life expectancy. I wonder if they're like greyhound dogs, and once they stop, they get adopted out. I know they must be stronger than the average dog. Oh yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if they just sort of, retire them and make way for the new for the new pups. If I come across some fun facts about the Alaska sled dogs, Sherry, maybe that's a topic for another Monday night. But thank you guys so much for joining me and joining in on the chat and sharing what you know about Alaska and about cruises. And I'm sure I'm going to be talking about this a lot between now and June, and trying to get everybody's trying to get as much knowledge as we can, right? Soak it all up. Soak it all up, right, cousin? We want to know, and we want to go and have an amazing time, and happy to share what we learn too with you guys, so that you'll know when you go. So thanks so much. Thanks for giving me something to look forward to on this kind of crazy Monday. I look forward to the Monday mood check because you guys are fun. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great week. Take care. Be safe. I hope the weather isn't too bad and too harsh as we're talking about these storms coming along. And we will see you next Monday, if not before. Thanks, Chet. Yes, get all you can, cousin. Yes, great conversation. Can't wait to hear about your experience. Thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Yes, good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take good care, and we will see you later. Bye.